Hi there. You're about to enjoy the Chronicles of Tom and Jamie.
Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Mann.
Hey guys, my name's Annabelle Knight.
Hello, this is Becky Baldwin.
Hello, I'm Chesney.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is Braden from Say We Can Fly.
Hey everyone, I'm Jacob, the vocalist of Recall the Remains. And you've got me, Jamie and Tom on the Chronicles of Podcast.
So, Jamie, obviously I started a new job at Specsavers here in Cheltenham.
You did?
And we're doing not a book drive, but it's like donate and take a book, but people can donate books for charity sort of thing. That sort of malarkey. Anyway, lovely little old lady walks in and puts some books down. And my colleague goes around to be like, I'm just going to arrange them, sort them out, etc. To find a book entitled, from a little old lady, might I add, 203 ways, not rounded, 203 ways to drive a man wild in bed.
Yes, old Doris.
And I mean, is there 203 ways to drive us wild?
There's only one way to find out.
Isn't there one? The fact that we're about to have sex? Isn't that the main aim? We're just like, yeah, right. Like, there's no qualm, there's no questions, there's nothing. It's like, fancy. And every guy in this universe will go, yeah, all right. There's never going to be. So what are these 203 ways, I hear you ask? Well, Jamie, I didn't really want to delve in.
But you did.
So what I did instead was I turned it over to read the back of the book. And this is what it says. Steamy, but oh so discreet. 203 ways to drive a man wild in bed is the sensual guide to the way around a man's body. Just touch our penis. That's pretty much it.
That's pretty simple. We're simple folk.
Even a little flick. Just like, oh. I'm arriving. Dedicated to the lusty goddess that lives inside us all. 203 ways to drive a man wild in bed is an openly erotic, playful, sexy guide to raising the temperature of any relationship. Think sexy, think inventive, think relaxed, writes Olivia St. Clair as she leads readers on a sensuous tour of their partner's bodies, their own bodies, and the myriad of ways in which the two can complement one another to the delight of each, whilst not forgetting the guidelines for safe sex. 203 ways to drive a man wild in bed reveals the 5 secrets of great sex. I thought there was 203.
I'm going to say, which one is it?
Yeah. And goes on to present an intriguing and inviting catalogue of 203 sensuous tips, frank suggestions, not Brian, Frank,
yep,
and wicked techniques that will help reveal the sexy, irresistible creature inside every woman, bracket, and man, closing bracket. But I love the idea of Enid coming and being like, my time is done. My time is done. I'm going to pass this on for the next person. But obviously we had to take that off straight away because in the middle of a massive supermarket and shop, there were children around. So, yeah.
I love the idea. She's just like, I've mastered all 203. I need no more of this guide. I shall pass on the wisdom to others.
I love the idea of her ringing up Olivia St. Clair going, Olivia, I've actually now got 207 ways to satisfy a man, to drive a man wild in bed. So I will be adding my own. I'll be making my own book and releasing it myself.
You can almost guarantee that, like, some of those are practically the same. It's like, number 11 is the same as number 10, but move your left leg slightly wider. Like, just something stupid like that. 100
ways is the right side and 100 ways is the left. And then it's like one for feet, one for head. Yeah, mental. Absolutely mental.
What? That is just absolutely amazing. The fact it was delivered by an old lady just makes it so much better as well.
Yeah, but then this author, what makes her think that she is the be-all and know-all of...
I know.
I mean, here's 203 ways. Or the next chapter comes out, 204 ways. Next chapter comes out, 205 ways. Like, Jesus Christ.
I wonder how many what number she started with when she started writing the book. She's like, oh, I've got another one.
Yeah, where does the inspiration come for this?
God knows.
She sat the other way on her husband and just went, oh, I thought of another way. And
I bet.
1 second, love. Sorry, whilst I'm sat here, hang on. I've got an idea. I've got an idea for a bloody book I'm writing. Wait a minute. Stop pumping.
I bet her fucking husband loved the market research for that book, though.
Oh, God. Do you think?
What's that? You want to do things to me 203 times? Well, if I must, if it helps your career, love, I'm down for helping.
But mind you, I bet he got to about 126, and he was going, "Fuck, love, Jesus! I mean, I'm drained. I'm literally a prune. There's nothing left. You've taken all my fluids. I've lost it. Blood, water, retention. It's all gone. It's all gone.
It's just fucking dust at this rate, love. Just get off."
Yeah. By the time all the 200 was done, it's just wafer. Well, where have you gone? I'm here.
You can use me as a bookmark now, love.
It's just fucking cardboard. I found something out. This whole it was from Comedy Joe, and I was a bit like, fake news, maybe. Apparently, I should have actually delved into this before I brought this up. Apparently, Kevin Bacon has just discovered his wife is his cousin.
No, I've seen this in a load of places.
What the fuck? Like, how many been married for like 40 years?
I was going to say they've been together like 30-some years, I think I read. What do you do at that point? Do you like, well, we've had a good run? Or do you
we've been here, we might as well continue.
Well, yeah,
Like,
was it that?
Is that weird?
I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah.
But at the same time, they didn't know about it, so at the same time, it isn't weird.
But surely... No, whoa. Right, okay. When you start having the family conversation...
Well, yeah, this is the bit that gets me. How do you not know?
Yeah, because it goes, oh, my dad's called Brian. Well, that's weird. My dad's brother's called Brian. Oh, well, that's obviously got the same name. And when they would have obviously met family, surely they would know. Like,
Yeah.
how do you not know these things? Especially with technology and social media and everything around now, when everyone can see everything. How the fuck do you not go, okay, that's my uncle. That's weird. Why's my uncle in your photos?
And plus, I don't know, maybe it's a stage name, so I'm not 100% on this. But if his surname is genuinely Bacon, that's going to fucking stand out in conversation about family.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was just one of those things I was a bit like, that can't be hidden for that long.
Surely it can't be.
Maybe they just went, it's going to come out eventually. Should we just say something?
We found out 20 years ago, but still.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that to the table and be like, get a load of this.
Yeah, put
But-
bacon on the table.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a massive limb here, right? And I'm pretty sure you're all going to agree with me. At least I think you're going to. Jamie, what the fuck is with these videos of people playing pianos in public areas, restaurants, train stations, that sort of thing? Or like, and then all of a sudden, someone rocks up and goes, "Oh, excusez-moi, can you play this piece of Vivaldi? Is this piece of absolutely intricate and insane classical piece of music? That would be great, thank you." And they go, you mean this? Start playing it. And they go, and then for some random reason, I've brought my violin with me. And what I'm going to do is play with you, if that is okay, for absolutely no reason. We didn't plan any of this. These are not actors and actresses. Like, my violin, he is my best friend. He comes absolutely everywhere with me. And what I'll do is I'll go along and play with you. And I know all of it. We play really well together, yes? Because we haven't planned this at all. At all. Every 3, 2, 1, and action. I mean, yes, we play. Oh, look at this. All this incredible, intricate classical music that we know randomly together.
And we all just happen to have the exact same accent, even though we've never met.
Yeah. This is absolutely incredible. Take a photo, film this. Yeah, no, get in the bin. I'm sick of seeing these videos.
I saw one yesterday, and don't get me wrong, it sounded amazing. They did a Star Wars one. It sounded awesome. I was like, this is completely bullshit. Like, because he did that, he's like, oh, do you know this? Do you know this from Star Wars? Yeah. And then all of a sudden the guy just crops up out of nowhere, French horn. I'm like, where the fuck did he come from?
Yeah, dressed as a stormtrooper, gives the piano guy a Darth Vader outfit. Oh, thanks for this. That is happens to know my size. Perfect. Let me just put this on. Yeah, bullshit.
And if memory serves, around the corner was a guy with a drum. I'm like, where are these people coming from?
Yeah, it's silly. What people will do for views, eh, Jamie?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, I know. Who just put some stuff on the internet for
Says
no reason?
says the podcasters that sit here. Yeah,
Don't
everyone.
know.
Although, talking of podcasters, Jarrett Reddick and Gary, one of the members of I think it's the drummer for Bowling for Soup.
Yeah.
They were talking about their Rockstar Dad podcast about how they should have a podcast called Everyone's Got a Podcast now, and that they should be the host and they should like rate everyone else's podcasts and stuff because pretty much everyone's got one now. I thought it was quite
Pretty
clever.
hilarious, to be fair.
Yeah, I thought it was quite funny. I thought it was very funny.
You'd never run out of content.
No, exactly, because you just pick a podcast a week and then away you go. You'd be here forever. So yeah. Anyway, have you? Don't tell me you brought something to the table this week.
Fucking have, you know.
Shit.
I've brought two things.
Oh my, guys, strap yourselves in.
I know, right?
And girls and thems and all of you, just strap yourselves in.
One just inspired me. I heard some the other day and had a thought. Is it me or is the trend of like those silly viral songs just sort of fleeted away? Like I heard for the first time in years, pen, pineapple, apple pen. Why that's a song, I don't know. Do you remember that?
No.
Pen, pineapple, apple pen. Do, 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 do.
No.
Yeah, I have a pen, I have an apple, pineapple pen.
I have a pen, I have an apple, apple pen.
It's fucking stupid. I mean, everyone was fucking listening to it and singing it at one point. And you had like badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom, all those like viral songs off the internet. I don't remember the last time one came around. You'd think with all the content creation that happens these days, it don't happen anymore.
Because people have grown up and developed. People have gotten more clever with it, with pianos and violins in random restaurants. But do you remember Winky Winky Bum Bum Poo Poo Titty Titty? That's another one as well. Yeah.
All those sort of things, you never see them anymore. I don't know why. It's weird.
Maybe it's just because people have now moved on to the next thing.
They're
not a thing anymore. Do you remember Weeble and Bob, those eggs?
Oh, I loved Weeble and Bob.
And I've got those AS, whatever I sent you.
Oh, Aztec movies. I love those things.
Those cartoons, that sort of thing. So they're not all great, but that one I really enjoyed the alphabet one with the A, B, C, D, E, F gun. I really thought it was hilarious. But a lot of them are really fucking dumb. But yeah, some of them are actually quite clever. But everyone likes their own things, Jamie.
Absolutely.
All right, so everyone enjoys their own thing, entitled, whether like adult things or kid things, So, yeah. I was trying to give a little jab. Just
I wasn't buying. I know what you're saying.
That's
I wasn't
fair.
buying.
But yeah, I think people obviously trends just disappear, don't they?
I was going to say, I'm wondering if it's that because there's that much content comes out nowadays. Like, okay, great. Next.
I mean, look at Vine. Vine is now technically TikTok, but for longer.
Yeah. Oh, those 6-second pieces of wonder.
What a random amount of time to have to make a video. Like, what? It's just crazy. Yeah. What should we make? We'll make an app, and what we'll do, people have to make 6-second videos. Like, why 6? I don't know. Why not? To be honest with you, I haven't really got a business plan. I just thought it'd be really funny for people to try and think of things in 6 seconds. Not 10, not 5, 6.
What's impressive, a lot of people did and got pretty famous off it as well, which is even weirder.
Thomas Sanders, Bo Burnham. Yeah. That's who I know on there. Yeah.
Fucking tons of people.
Crazy.
But the other thing I wanted to bring up, while I was waiting for you, I was scrolling for the old TikTok, and our good friend Mally Malpass put a video out. And I tell you what, he's got a really fucking good point. We like to discuss the English language on the show, so I thought I'd bring this up. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Why are they both called escalators? One goes up, escalator, one goes down. That's not escalating. Why doesn't it have a different name?
Because the British don't give a shit. We need 2 words for weather. Weather is not the weather outside. Weather is whether it's that one or this one, but there's weather, But yeah. And they obviously got to a point where they're like, oh, fuck it, just call it that. I can't bother seeing this one to go down.
But Mally reckons we should call them upscalators and downscalators. And I'm kind of on board with that idea.
Yeah.
I'm on board with that idea. I think we should get going.
Well, there you go.
Upscalators and downscalators. We're changing the English language here.
Yes. Go for it, Jamie. Knock yourself out.
You're not going to get involved. No?
Nope.
No? Okay, fair enough.
Because I don't
Wait for my
tend to say
back.
that I'm escalating. I'm going up. I'm going down.
That's very true, to be fair.
Mind you, say down the escalator, don't you? Up the
Yeah,
escalator. Yeah.
but it still makes no sense because escalating is going upwards.
Well, yes, yes, I'm fully aware, but I don't tend to actually mention the thing in question. I just go, arms coming down now.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. I'm still gonna get behind Mali's campaign.
But start the trend, mate. Birmingham's got to have something else to represent itself. So,
I'm a bankrupt council.
oh, those jokes are long gone now, so we don't bring that up
Oh yeah,
anymore.
because it's a whole fucking UK now. But anyway, there we are. Oh.
Don't you get tired of living here sometimes?
What, in the UK?
Yeah.
Yes, very. It's just all sod off to Marbella. Looks nice.
Marbella.
Marbella, whatever.
Marbella.
I don't know.
Have you got any of that jalapeno hummus?
In Morecambe.
How are you anyway?
I'm good, my friend. Even though it is a lovely morning recording, which is very odd for us.
No, why is it? It's not morning. What is it, Jamie? It's not morning recording.
Oh, what am I on about? Daytime recording. Loving it.
Daytime.
Recording. It's fucking great. But yeah, even though it's a daytime recording, I'm still tired because I'm always tired. But other than that, yeah, I'm good. I had a fucking dreadful day at work yesterday, so I really don't want to go back in today. But
Dare I ask?
just no staff, no communication, childish bullshit. Just, yeah, get me out of there, please, for the love of God.
I'm a porter. Get me out of here.
I'm
Let's go to
gonna-
the jungle first.
Oh yeah, it fucking feels like I'm working in one sometimes. But yeah, other than that, I'm all right. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Day off today, so just chilling. It's like I was fully expecting to lie in. I was like, oh, this is gonna be amazing. And you know, the thing where you go like, oh, that was lush. It's like outside, you go, oh yes, it must be 10 a.m., must be 11 a.m., and it must be 8 a.m. What the fuck? So yeah, and it's that thing now where you're like, I really want to sleep some more, but for some reason I'm now weirdly, randomly wired for no reason. I haven't touched a drop of anything yet, and now I can't sleep to save my life. Then your brain starts going like, the Venga bus is coming. Oh, for God's sake! And then that starts going off on one, and then your brain starts going, wonder how many notifications you've got on your phone over the evening, over the night. I better check those. And then obviously blue screen, in the eyes, and then your brain goes, ding, I'm awake now. So there's no point.
Even if you're awake, you can still have a lazy morning though. You can just chill out in your pants, watch some TV.
That's literally what I did.
Yeah, see, that's what you got to do.
Because obviously we were going to record, we were planning to record 11 a.m. and I was just like sat there going, well, why just do it now? I'm just sat here doing nothing.
I literally got in, dropped the kid off, kid at school, got back, washed up, set this up, and I was like, I'll go play my game till 11 o'clock. There we go, I'm all ready to go.
What are you playing?
Gotham Knights. I've finished the story mode, so I'm just trying to do all the extra stuff now.
Yeah, me and my brother were playing that together, but we haven't for a while. I haven't finished the story yet. I like it.
It's really good. Again, one of these things that gets slated, and I don't know why, because it's good fun.
I hate the fact that when you grapple sometimes, though, it goes the other way without you realizing like mood fluctuates quite a bit. So you try to go forward and you go, and it's like go back. Like, well, hang on. Yeah. So, but now, yeah. All right, man. All good. What have you been doing yourself?
It's been a fairly busy week, to be fair. Last week I only Rihanna'd on Monday and Tuesday because I had the rest of the week off because of half term stuff like that, which make life easier. Thursday I spent the day around the in-laws, babysitting the mother-in-law because she's just had an operation, so we were helping look after her, make sure she's all good. It's funny, you hear someone's had an operation, you get around there, someone's asked you to come keep an eye, look after you, get around there thinking, oh, we're going to be frail on the sofa, not doing anything. She could have looked after herself, looking up and about, making drinks. She was fine. Bloody yeah. Just
Yeah, but it's one of those where people are meant to be looking after themselves.
No, I know. Yeah.
Jamie Westwood.
I do not know what you are referring to.
You cannot talk, so shut the fuck up.
I like to be Mr. Independent, all right. Then on Friday, we went to go see the kids. We went out, took them to go bowling. I won, of course. Got a strike on my first shot.
Against kids? Oh, you big man, you.
And the wife.
Congratulations.
And the wife. Harrison's not a kid anymore. He's 18. It's fine. Which is funny because Harrison and Becky came last.
Olivia taking it second again?
No, Lena was second. And Sam was third. Olivia was fourth. Then Harrison, then Becky. But then on the evening, we kind of went bowling again because I took Harrison for his first ever gig he's ever been to. It was his Christmas present. I went to go see Bowling for Soup with Less Than Jake and the Vandaliers, and it was fucking great. But the one thing that really stood out to me is the Vandaliers. I'd never heard them before. Have you heard of them?
Nope.
I think you'd really enjoy them. They're like pop punk country music. Violins, keyboards, fucking trumpets, everything. It was proper country music. They did a cover of 500 Miles, and it was absolutely incredible. Like, really, really good. I think you'd quite like them. But they blew everyone away. Everyone was like, what the hell is this? This is beautiful.
Well, the thing is, Jamie, I was meant to be going to that.
You were.
So, never mind.
Yeah, I feel a little bit bad being all like, yeah, it was amazing.
That's all good.
I know. It was great. Less Than Jake were great. I knew more songs by then than I actually realised I did. I thought I only knew Gainesville, Rock City, and all my friends and metalheads, but no, there was quite a few more I knew. I thought, unlocking memories. But they were great. And then Bowling for Soup, just fucking great. As I've never seen them before. Like, everyone I know has seen them loads of times, but I've never seen them. So I was actually quite happy to finally get to see them. But they were brilliant. My favourite thing, though, just being a dad, looking over at Harrison, and I know he's 18, he's an adult now, but he just looked like a happy kid. A smile did not leave his face the whole time he was watching him. And they did the theme song to Phineas and Ferb, which was mine and his thing when he was a kid, watching that together. So we got to sing that together, which was fucking great as well. So yeah, a great day all around. Very much enjoyed that. And then pretty much all that else I've done this weekend is I watched the latest Indiana Jones film. I still hadn't seen it. I did plan to go see it at the cinema. I didn't go see it. Everyone slated this film. I thought it was fucking great. And before you say that, I've spoken to other people who have not really mentioned it. And they went, yeah, it was really good. Like, my in-laws watched it the same day as we did by coincidence. And they're like, yeah, it's really good. I don't know why people slated it. It was an Indiana Jones film. It felt like an Indiana Jones film. I thought they did a great job.
I feel people slate things now to be cool about that, to think it's cool to do so.
Yep.
So, Nickelback are one of the best bands on this planet. But apparently, according to most people, because they like to follow trends and sheep, don't agree.
Yeah, I don't get it. Just have your own opinion. Boy, I don't get it. It's like what else is it everyone slated? The Marvels that came out. Everyone slated that. I thought it was really good fun. I know quite a few people that thought it was really good fun. But I don't think I've heard a single good thing about Madam Web yet that came out the other day.
That's Sony, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I've not heard apparently it's not even going to hit the budget it took to make it. It's been that badly performing.
The thing is, right, I'd only watch it for Sydney Sweeney anyway. Fair. So that's the only reason I go to see it. I think that alone should make it fucking smash box office rather than fucking fail. So, yeah.
It's like, although maybe in me, there's this weird part of me is like, I kind of want to see it now to see if it's as bad as everyone's saying it
and
is.
then you're going to fucking love it, as always, and that's what's just going to happen. So,
no, me. I can't even deny that. No, me. I probably will. But yeah.
Is there too much superhero stuff now? Is the other thing.
Yeah, I was going to say. It is getting a lot now. There is a lot. Although I think this year there's only like 3 or 4. I think it's been toned back a little bit. It's not as bad. But other than that, this week, I was a very, very happy throwback nostalgia moment because one of my favourite bands from when I was a teenager, like the first gig I ever went to on my own was a band called Kitty. I don't know if you know of Kitty. Yeah. But they released their first single in like 9 years. And I'm not going to say it blew me away, but it's good. It is really good. So I was like, yes! I got really, really excited. So yeah. Everyone go check out Eyes Wide Open by Kitty. It's great. What about you, Mr. Stevens? What have you been up to?
Rhiannon.
Just Rhiannon.
So anyway, should we move on? Yeah, right. Like, I've been so tired. It's been insane, but it's because obviously it's mentally draining to remember how to do a job that I used to do 2 years ago, as well as actually physically getting out of the house for the first time in a year and a half. And actually walking around and doing things, and England do things completely different to how Wales do it. So I'm learning new bits as well, and I'm just a bit like, fucking hell. So yeah, my brain's a bit like, oh. When I get home, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch this. I said, God,
you're doing it, me.
So, but I am fully up to date with AEW. So, because obviously, in a couple of next weekend, I'm going to be at AEW Revolution in North Carolina. So. This show will be away, unfortunately, for we're here this week and we're here next week, and then we're away for 2 weeks.
We are.
So which is not ideal, and I do apologize on my behalf. But I am going to go and traipse around America for a few weeks. So we'll still put some vids up. You can still see some bits and pieces, and we'll have a bit of a laugh doing it at the same time. But yeah, so 2 weeks away, but it's needed, I think, especially going away on my own as well. It's going to be great. So yeah, so I'm going to stay with AW because I need to be now. I was kind of happy that the NBA All-Star game took over a week of collisions. I was like, oh, excellent. That means I can catch it real quick and then I'm good. Then make sure I watch everything next week. And we're good to go. So I booked the shuttle. So I've got a shuttle bus taking me around a bit next in a couple of weeks. So I got all that sorted. So I literally have to pay for my hotel in Orlando the first night and I'm golden.
Happy days.
Yeah, I'm buzzed. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm flying with Norse Air. And they've only been around for 4 years. They're brand new budget airline, and apparently they're phenomenal. So I was like, oh, that's 9 hours, that is. So I'll take that all day. Thank you.
9 hours.
Yeah. 9 hours. Yeah. This will blow your mind. This will blow everyone's mind because obviously with how time works.
Oh, yes.
I leave at 2 p.m. from Gatwick.
Yeah.
And I land, 9-hour flight, and I land at 6:20 in the evening. Because obviously it's a 9-hour flight and it goes back 5 hours.
That would really throw me off. That really would.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like 11:30 here by the time I get there.
So weird.
So it's kind of like, but yeah. So I'm just not looking forward to having to get up at fucking 2 in the morning to get back to the airport for 3 in the morning to get my flight to North Carolina for 5, which is going to be. But it really works in the sense of that I'm going to be in Carolina early, so I won't. So it's going to be a bit of a rush to catch my Amtrak. And now it's not. So now I can be like, okay, well, I'll go into the middle of Charlotte, North Carolina, and just chill out a bit, have a coffee, and then get to the Amtrak and go.
Oh, there you go.
Rather than get the airport, get back. Okay, we're going to go ahead now. I'll get an Uber down there and quick, get me to the Amtrak, please, because the Amtrak's like every 4 or 5 hours. I ain't waiting that long. Yeah. So, and it's already booked.
Oh, that's all right. So
yeah.
You ain't got to worry about that. You just turn up, get on, get the fuck out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's going to be great. I can just get there and go, I think I'll go around and walk around Charlotte for a little bit and go see some. Apparently, North Carolina's stunning.
Yeah, I've heard.
So,
yeah.
I'm quite looking forward to going and have a little mosey. And then obviously I'm off to visit Braden after. So, yeah, it's gonna be nice. And I get to go and meet former guest Dustin Gill as well, Drawn to the Sky, who's also going to come and visit at the same time. So it's gonna be a grand old time. So yes, I've been Rihanna I've been catching up with wrestling, and that's like not a whole lot of what's really happened, to be honest.
Oh, I did miss something off I meant to mention, actually. You talking about holidays? I've booked my next holiday. It's not till August next year, but I'm going on a cruise for the first time.
Why?
My dad and his best mate are basically gone, it's our 60th birthday. We want to get all our families together and go on a fucking cruise. And there's 18 of us going in total on a cruise through the Norwegian fjords.
Okay.
So it should be very nice. But I'll be honest, the idea of cruises is not the one for me. So I've always said, not interested. Don't want to go on one. Don't want to be on a boat. No, I've seen Titanic enough times. No, thank you. But then my dad was like, oh, all the family's going to be there. It's going to be there. I was like, I'm going to feel like an absolute piece of shit if I don't go on this cruise now.
So you're basing it off one fucking accident
Yes!
that happened in 1912. Yeah? And there have been many a cruise since. Like many a cruise since. And you've only heard of maybe 1 or 2?
I know. It makes no sense.
Oh, Dad, I'd love to come for your 60th, but I heard about this wreck that happened over 110 years ago, and I don't really fancy it. That's like me going, oh, I'd love to. I've got tickets for Revolution in AW in Carolina, but do you know what? After that 9/11 terror attack, I'm not really feeling flying, to be honest with you, even though millions of flights go per year. I'm not really thinking that's a good idea, to be honest with you. We might get hijacked. You fucking moron.
I know people that won't go in the sea after watching Jaws, so I'm not the only one. There is people that do this.
In the middle at the fucking corner up like Brighton or something, or Bournemouth, off the English Channel. Oh, but what if Jaws is real? Oh, get over yourself. Fucking hell. I don't like the sea because beaches bore me, and the sea is just full of salt and creatures that live in there. I don't want to go fucking there. What my uncle, when I was a kid in Italy, took me on a dinghy out into the middle of the ocean and pretended he was getting sucked under. So that scared the fucking shit out of me.
Why would you do that to a small child?
And now I don't ever go in the sea, interestingly enough.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah. So, but the fact that, but what if a massive shark eats me? Yeah, I think you're going to be all right on the Isle of Man, mate. All right? I don't think there's going to be any fucking sharks in minus 30-degree water. Or whatever the fuck it feels like minus 30 in there.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So, no, I think you're going to be absolutely fine.
I think I will be, yeah. Just, yeah, I don't know.
Jesus.
I'm not going to lie, I'm still a little bit nervous.
Just make sure you take travel sickness tablets, seasickness tablets, because I know cruises are fucking huge. So I doubt there's going to be much rocking, turn and throwing, but still, because I went to Amsterdam on a boat in 2010, didn't take any. You know, this is a big fucking ship. Didn't take any, and it was the worst trip of my life.
Okay, as I'm going to be on there for like 7 days, I'm going to make sure to take some there.
Yeah, because I wanted to throw up. This was only like an overnight journey. I wanted to throw up most of the entire way, and trying to walk on it was like, whoa. So not fun. So I highly recommend that you take some travel sickness tablets with you, just because it stops that from happening. Motion sickness is what I'm trying to say. It stops that from, because it's one of those things where you don't know you have it until you find out the hard way that you've got it.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
I've only been on a ferry once in my life, and that's for the Year 6 French trip. So that was it. So God knows if I'll be the same, because I was fine then, but that was many years ago.
I love the idea of the French people going, fucking they've got this Year 6 children, this 11, 12-year-old. Why the fuck do they want to come to France? Well, we don't fucking need you here. Make sure it's the toilet. Make sure it's just a hole in the ground. Fuck don't give them any porcelain whatsoever. Just give them a weird fucking hole in the ground, and they have to aim. You want to have a shit? Have a squat over that, monsieur.
What did you say? Porcelain and French accent really tickle me.
I don't know.
It really got me out of all that.
Porcelain. Porcelain. You have no porcelain, you fucking shit in your hole. You scummy English bastard. And I do believe, according to their accent, they sound as they're from Birmingham, so it's a shit area, a shit hole. Fucking make sure they have to shit just in the ground. You have to bury your own shit. You can't even use the holes we made for you. Anyway, I have a revolution to plan.
Oh, Christ. Oh, should we move on?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's do it. I think the French will be very angry at me at this point.
Probably.
I had a weird... Someone keeps trying to hack my emails, right? Good luck, whoever you are. And I feel that because I was taking the piss out of Russians last year, that potentially they might have said it and gone, I will fucking show you. Bring me the vodka. I must hack this twat's email.
Ah, shit, you've angered them again now.
Yeah, what are they going to do?
Hack your email, apparently.
Nuke the entire world.
Nuke that one house in Cheltenham. I'll show that bastard.
Let's do that up. Anyway, I believe, Jamie, according to my watch, that we're all caught up.
We are indeed, sir.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Braden from Say We Can Fly. Just letting you know, got a brand new merch store out there.
Please let me say the link. Let me say the link, please.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Yes, you can say the link. Yes, all right.
Okay.
So the link for the shop.
So the link for the shop is www.saywecanfly.shop.
All right, good job, Seamus. So www.saywecanfly.shop. 10% off if you use the code.
Let me say the code. Let me say the code, please.
Okay, fine. You can say the code. If you use the code.
The code is The Chronicles.
What? No, it's not.
The Chronicles.
No, it's not. It's The Chronicles, Seamus.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The Chronicles at checkout, all right? You get 10% off.
10% off?
Yes, they know, Seamus. Okay?
I'm just trying to help, all right?
Visit www.saywecanfly.shop and use code The Chronicles for 10% off your order. Available at participating Say We Can Fly restaurants and web stores. Some restrictions may apply, but probably not.
I do believe, Jamie, it's time for your favourite segment of the week.
Yes, it is indeed, my friend.
It's time for Callum's Treachings.
Ooh.
Do you want to know something? Callum will be able to tell you in Callum's Treachings.
Is cereal soup?
Ooh.
Hello, this week's treat tunes come from the set of my own podcast, That Gym Couple Podcast, that I host with my partner Lucy, where we discuss all things gyms, fitness, gym anxiety, and a bunch of other stuff in between. If you do have the opportunity to come and check us out at That Gym Couple Podcast on Spotify and YouTube, we'd very much appreciate it.
So, Jamie, Callum is back for another week of Let's Tunes. Might as well. I've gone with the French theme. I might as well carry on.
Might as well.
Jamie, what is Callum treating us this week?
It's unfathomably easy to ruin your own life.
Oh, that's dark. But
Very.
So true.
It's one of those things where you remember how we talked about, as we talked about with Molly Haynen, and we talked about how you walk over a bridge and go, I could just throw myself off that. It's so crazy. It's so weird that those intrusive thoughts come in every now and again. It's just like you can pick up a gun and go, I could just shoot myself if I wanted to.
It's terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, I could easily just pack my bag, fuck off, and leave my wife and kids and never be talked to by anyone ever again. It's really easy.
I mean, you should totally do that. But like, it's just not your kids. But I do it with my phone as well. Like I'm like, I can just throw it in the water. Just throw my phone in the water if I want. It's such a weird. It is weird. And some people go ahead with this. But yeah, you could literally just like go and punch your mum in the face repeatedly. And then like, I don't know, throw your brother over or your sister or whatever over a bridge. It's so weird how like easy that sort of thing, but how we're just so conditioned not to do that.
It's if you think about it, it's like so many opportunities. Like you could be walking down the road, and you could just push a granny into the fucking traffic. Nothing's stopping you. It's
I love it towards grannies.
It is today, isn't it?
Never middle-aged men, never kids. It's always grannies.
They're easier to push. That's why.
Kids are easier to push.
That's a good point, actually.
I don't know why we're planning this, but like, or even debating it. Oh, so actually, if you push a middle-aged man, they're probably like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And just nut you. No, fucking nut you, mate. Right? As with a granny, be like, "Oh,
I never passed on my knowledge of 204 ways."
And then just look and see a caca and go, "Oh dear," like worms. Oh dear. I maybe we'll do that for me. Push him, just go, "Come on."
Oh, wow.
But yeah, it's
today, yeah.
I've never, not once has it ever crossed my mind that I'm just going to punch my mum in the face, ever.
Nope.
Like, never, I've never thought that, ever.
No, no way.
But some people, unfortunately, can be wired that way.
And there's nothing stopping us from doing it. I know we're not going to, but there is nothing stopping us.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's so weird. You can literally just quit your job, not pay any bills, not pay any debts, not pay anything. Don't feed yourself.
That's
like,
weird.
Yeah, you can just like completely destroy your life for just blink of an eye. Mental.
Wow.
I mean, the government are trying to do it for us, but still, it's like, yeah.
So when people say, I've just got no self-control, I'm just thinking, well, actually, you kind of do. There's a lot of things you could be doing.
Got a lot of
self-control.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of self-control.
Yeah. First things first, we're having this conversation in public. You're not in prison. You're not dead. So things so far, you're not deciding to just walk into that road for no reason.
There we are. I like it.
What a weird and dark start.
I know, but at the same time, I like it. It gives a bit of a good reflection. I like it.
Going with the French name, it's je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, yeah.
Bit of voulez-vous chez avec quoi? C'est soir.
I don't think it means that.
No. Oh, okay. Bit of Lady Marmalade, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, what else, Jamie, is Callum treating us from Marbella this week?
Finding a pound on the floor in the 1800s must have been wild.
Did pounds exist back then? It was like shillings and stuff back then.
I think they were notes, weren't they? I think.
Were they?
Yeah, I think pounds were notes.
Oh, could you imagine? Like, spilling changer everywhere. You're like, shit, I've spilled my changer all over the floor. But like people would be going absolutely mental. Oh, I could buy myself a house.
There's
With
one
this
note,
yeah.
one pound.
I could buy myself a house, a mansion, actually. Duke, Duchess, with me. We will buy another. We could buy another mansion down in the fields of Aston. What a beautiful, beautiful place that sounds like. We will live in a mansion in the fields of Aston. Yes, how lovely. The Duke and Duchess of Aston. That's what we'll call ourselves.
I never thought Aston would be referenced on this show. Great.
But Lord Solihull, what are you doing? Nobody should go to the Midlands ever. It's a dark and dangerous place. It's okay. It's because they haven't been built on yet. They're just 4 whole fields. But weirdly, drive cars over them and call themselves Brummies. I mean, this is just so strange. Entirely, deeply strange. But yeah, wild. Bring the mead. We need the mead. All the mead and the wine. Lovely. I've got £1. This is going to last me fucking years. I could even pass on the change to my kids and my grandkids. What's £1 get you now? A loaf of bread, a pint of milk.
£1 can't even buy you anything in Poundland anymore. Like,
yeah,
everything in there.
They need to rethink their fucking marketing strategy and their name.
Yeah, they really do.
They should call themselves possibly a Poundland.
At one point, this cost £1.
Yeah. No longer Poundland.
Yes.
A couple of Poundlands. Or possibly a fiver.
Oh, I love it.
Still. And finally, Jamie, what is Callum treating us all the way from sunny España this week?
We always think that dogs speak a universal dog language, but they originate from different countries, so they probably just don't understand each other.
Oh. Le woof woof! Are we just going for the French this entire episode?
So.
This entire edition, yeah.
That's a good point, though.
But surely French dogs would smoke.
Le woof.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but I am the greatest dog here. And I am only a poodle.
That sounds like a poodle.
And then you get the British Bulldogs like, fuck you looking at, mate. Prick. I'll fuck you up, innit? I'll fucking piss all over you, mate. All right? If I want to sniff your ass, I'm going to fucking sniff your ass, innit? Woof. The French are like, oh my God, I can't believe he spoke to me like that. Who the fuck do you think so?
I have no idea what that English dog was saying.
To me, it sounds like a lot of shit, a lot of bullshit. He asked me, look at the state of that. I don't even want to. I'll have a little nibble. I'll have a little nibble and see what it. No, it tastes like fuck. That's awful. What the fuck do you eat over in England?
I have no idea if you're friend or not. I have to sniff your bum. I do not know.
And then you get a fucking German Shepherd. Wie bin ich besprochen? Nicht gut, nicht gut. Sniffing some ass. Das ist sehr gut, ja. Sehr gut. I fuck it. The Germans just want to fuck all the time. And then dogs tapping their paws in their ass like fisted. Pouring. Because weirdly, why do Germans love putting limbs up people's assholes?
I don't know.
So strange. I guess if that's a kink you're into, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine that's fun or nice in any way. You're right, love. I'm just going to fucking shove my entire fist up your vagina. Is that okay?
I don't think they're from Yorkshire when they say it.
This fist up vagina, yeah.
Or you're going to kill me off. Oh.
It's just, and I can imagine the Italian dogs just want to eat all the time when they make the best food you've ever seen in your life, dog food. Look at the food I make. I make you a bolognese. I make a dog food bolognese. Oh, delicioso, delicioso. And the Spanish dogs are hunks are just incredibly tanned.
Yes. Real handsome dogs.
Yeah, like strutting, just like just beefy, like just ripped. But still, we should probably stop picking on Europe. They're probably one of the fucking murderers to us.
So we're gonna have all these different countries trying to hack our emails at this rate.
I think the Germans will love it. Anyway, Callum, unbelievable. Absolutely. He literally sent us those treatings as we got to this.
Yeah.
That was absolutely spectacular. Spectacular as always. Thank you so much for sending those bad boys in. We hope you're having an absolutely amazing time in Marbella. Yeah, that you're getting so much needed R&R, but apparently you're working out there as well, you fucking mental case.
Yeah.
So
I did see his thing on Facebook the other day. It was like, tell me all the best gyms in Marbella. I'm like, you're on holiday, eat shit and just enjoy yourself.
There's no way that they're going to stop.
No, I know, right?
There's absolutely no way. But Jamie,
Yes.
Hope you and Lucy having a great time. Snap Tom's journal.
Ooh, read to me.
And welcome to another edition of Tom's Journal. So, Jamie, me in a meeting. God, this could have been an email. Me receiving an email. Look, I'm just going to hurl myself into the sun.
So true. I hate checking my emails at work. I'm just like, oh no, what's wrong?
I'd love getting emails. Yeah, it's when the phone rings. I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, that's worse. Yeah.
At Specsavers, the phone rings so much, I never answer
it. Fair.
No one said anything, but I'm still not going to answer it. So
the worst one is where they phone you to ask you to come see them to tell you something that they could have either told you on the phone or just quickly put in an email.
Always
Bastards.
Right, don't join in.
Okay.
Alicia Keys in New York. Me. Concrete jungle, wet dream tomato.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, really makes me laugh. Me in the office. Well, my work here is dumb. Co-worker. Don't you mean done? Me, I do not.
Oh yeah, test to that one.
So you realise that Magic Mike grossed 167 million, right? So if you still think girls like dad bods, keep dreaming, pal. well, Shrek grossed 484 million, just so we're clear.
We all know the ladies loved a bit of Shrek.
Jamie, I've just found out that Bjork's real name is Bjorkshire Pudding.
Fuck's sake. Oh, that has got to be the stupidest entry of 2024 so far.
No,
easily.
That's beautiful.
Fucking hell.
I absolutely died reading that. That was so funny.
Fucking Bjorkshire Pudding.
And I have to get this out there, right? This was found on Ben Nevis, which is in the beautiful country of Scotland, my home country. And I just think this is such a Scottish thing and such a beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Trespassers will be Prosec, fucking headbutted.
That's the most Scottish thing ever.
It's not prosecuted. It's fucking fantastic. Oh, God, so good.
Oh,
so good. Weirdly, this next entry attaches to the last treat. French pigs be like, oink. Japanese pigs be like, oink. And American pigs be like, stop resisting.
Oh. I don't know what that was about. I'm almost surprised I didn't go, oh, you did it.
Oh, so good. So good.
Let's add the Americans onto the list for this week.
I invite everyone over for a Super Bowl party. They come over, the snacks are all set out. I turn the TV on. 13 going on 30 starts playing. They wonder when I will turn the game on. I don't ever turn the game on. We all happily watch 13 going on 30 together. Oh. I was arguing with my best friend, and in the middle of it, she took her glasses off and said, I don't want to see you right now.
I need to do that next time I have an argument with someone.
This is what I should have gone and done. Spending my Valentine's outside a nice restaurant shouting, well, you moved on pretty quickly, to random couples walking in. Oh, great. Fucking great. McDonald's are so quick to say anything else. I was like, well, can you wait a minute?
Fuck's sake. Two stupid ones this week. I'm loving it. I am loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Do you know what really, really blew my mind? Do you remember the Lucozade energy sweets?
Yes.
Today, I learnt that the Lucozade energy sweets were meant to be put in water to dissolve in a drink. And I went through my teenage years eating them like sweets.
I thought they were eaten like sweets. Did not know that.
No, did I?
I mean, now I think about it, it makes sense. But I did not know that.
Yeah, I was a bit like, oh!
That's why I was so hyper after eating them.
Look, I'm sorry I can't make it. I've contracted mood poisoning. Must have been something I hate. Yoink is the opposite of yeet, but it's just as fast. The Lord yeeteth and the Lord yoinketh away. Well, that's my eulogy sorted.
Amazing. I like that.
Couple more. Friend, fancy hanging out tomorrow? Me, look, I actually performed an activity yesterday. Please wait the 3-day recovery period to submit another inquiry.
The older they get, more we are like that, though, to be fair.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And finally, remember Barbenheimer?
Oh, yeah.
Wicked and Moana 2 will release on the same day of November 27th, 2024. Watch out, Barbenheimer. Here comes Moaned.
I was thinking, Wicana, that doesn't sound right. Like, where is this going?
And that was another edition of Tom's Journal.
Bravo, sir. I enjoyed that one.
Oh, so good. So good.
The Yorkshire pudding, though, just fuck's sake.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal. You can't be angry at
that. Fucking brilliant.
It's about getting into schools and talking to young people because, you know, I know that people can change. And it's about talking to people and getting them to understand and perhaps step back from violence and prejudice and whatever. And we just need to work together and keep on the good fight there.
Absolutely.
Hey there, guys. We are ecstatically happy to announce that we are associated with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation.
The times are changing, and with the unfortunate death of Sophie, those changes have made a massive impact for the future. If Sophie was with us still today, I can guarantee what you are doing will still be reaching so many lives of young teenagers, young adults, and those who wish to be as different as possible. So thank you very much.
To find out more about this incredible foundation and all the work they do, and more importantly, how you can help, head on over to www.sophielancasterfoundation.com.
Mr. Stevens. Mr. Stevens.
The hell was that?
You're welcome from Moana.
Ah, Well, you're welcome. Fucking the fact that I mentioned, yeah. Jamie, 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 Jamie. Jamie, 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 Jamie. Jamie, 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 with a Jamie. Jamie, 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 with a Jamie.
It doesn't matter. It's audience participation time.
Need that bit at the end?
Yeah, that's I was in the moment.
Participate, bitch, participate. We're gonna participate. That really got me because it worked so well.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to participate in Jamie's participation challenge.
I'm starting to feel like this intro is becoming longer than the segment itself.
100%.
Anyway, this week, he said, with the release of the amazing trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine last week, this week we are asking, what two fictional characters would you love to see team up for a movie? What say you, Mr. Stevens?
Mrs. Doubtfire and Ace Ventura.
Oh, mic drop. You don't know we're not going to get any better than that.
Because that would just be unbelievable.
Did those two ever do anything together? Not
Robin and Jim? No, don't think so. I think it'd be. I would say ego-wise, maybe from Jim, and then I think there'd be a bit. I reckon it'd be chaos. I reckon it'd be utter chaos trying to keep those two in check.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it'd be gold as well, I think, at the same day as well. So
kind of want to see that now.
Well, you can't, but it would have been all sorts of wonderful. I can't believe no one ever thought, but they probably went, that's probably going to be too much for us to deal with.
Every director's like, nah, not happening.
Just Robin by himself and alone is just like, yeah, do you know what?
The first thing that came to my mind was Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World and Bill and Ted. I think that'd be an amazing crossover. It'd just be so much fun. I'll be so happy. Let's get some audience answers. Gemma Williams, I'd love to see Batman and Iron Man, both rich and able to create new gadgets, but most importantly, I'd just love to see DC Marvel crossover. That would be great to see.
Marvel wouldn't want to reduce themselves to DC's level of movie, so...
Hey, to be fair, movie-wise, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. Actually got quite a few superhero ones, like this one. Spider-Man and the Incredible Hulk. They've never even spoken to each other across all of those Marvel movies.
Who was that from?
I didn't say their name, did I? That was from Josh Clark. I do apologise, Josh. But yeah, I'd never actually clicked onto that. They've not even met each other. The Hulk and Spider-Man.
But they're not even in Endgame.
No. Because Spider-Man doesn't come back till right at the end, does he, in Endgame? Tell her, they must have both been at Tony's funeral, actually, at the end of Endgame. But you don't ever see them talk to each other or interact with them. Danny Minute, this one intrigues me. I would love to see Knight Rider and the Terminator. I don't know how that would work, but I want to see it.
See, I'd never watched Knight Rider. I know it was just a car.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is. It's just a car, but a really smart car.
Do you reckon he'd probably form with the Terminators and then they'd make more Knight Riders that the Terminators could drive around in?
That'd be amazing.
No, it wouldn't. We'd all die.
But I mean, for a film, not in real life. In real life sounds terrifying. Grey and White in what just seems like utter chaos. Gizmo from the Gremlins and Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Would Slimer create all the evil Gremlins because he's wet, isn't it? Is he wet?
Yes, he is wet. I like this. We just put the ideas out there and you make a film. This is great. Wesley Pike, RoboCop, Terminator. Ooh. I think Terminator takes it though.
Oh, 1,050,000 fucking %, yeah.
Yeah, Terminator's taking that if it's a fight. But a team up, that'd be badass. Oh. Joe Smith, Mr. Bean, and Deadpool. No particular reason.
Yeah, Mr. Bean doesn't speak.
No, and Deadpool doesn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so, yeah.
They've gone quite well together, probably. Bean have no clue what's going on. He's trying to weave his way out of everything.
I just love the idea. You know, in Deadpool, when he gets in the back of the Depinder, his cab. Just imagine that, but in Mr. Bean's Mini. Be fucking brilliant.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Beth Adair. This really made me chuckle when I pictured this in my head. Ace Ventura and Agent Starling from Silence of the Lambs. No particular reason other than her trying to solve crime with some serial killer crime with him as a sidekick would be absolutely hilarious. Yes, it would. I can just imagine it now. Be fucking brilliant. I'll give you a couple more. Mally Malpass. Batman and Spawn. I'd watch a shit out of that. That'd be incredible.
Never seen Spawn.
Spawn's good. Thor and Jesus. Both sons of gods. See where that goes. John Matrix from Commando and Dutch from The Predator. Just an Arnie off. Why not? And I'm still waiting for Tango and Cash 2. I've not watched Tango and Cash 1, to be honest with you. But...
No, right. I don't even know what it is.
No, I don't really. But there we are.
Sorry, Mally.
Right. Couple more. I know I said a couple more before, but now it is literally two more. Ryan Williams says, this is actually a tough question, because lately when I read books or when I watch movies or whatever, I always think, oh, this would be good with this character, but then I forget to write it down. But just off the top of my head, I think the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Teen Titans, that would be great. John Wick and the Punisher, that would be brutal.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Goku and Superman. I don't know a lot about Goku, but apparently he's one beefed up powered dude. Ladybug from the Miraculous Ladybug, which is a kid's cartoon, and Miss Marvel. From what I've seen of Ladybug, yeah, I could see that. And Sherlock Holmes and Batman, that would be great. Just proper old school crime solving. That'd be amazing. And finally, it's not a team up, but I've been wanting this comic to be made into a movie, and that's Batman versus Predator. I didn't know that was a comic, and I want to read that now. Because that'd be awesome.
Sounds dumb to me, but yeah.
Of course it would to you. And last but not least, we've got Mr. Graham Arnold. Jack White and Jack Whitehall versus Jack Black and Jack Sparrow, the ultimate jack-off.
That's genius. That's genius. Yeah.
Dominic Toretto and Dracula. Can family be strong enough against the blood feud? Fast and Furious. Nosferatu. Fuck's sake. And last but not least, every Sean Bean character he's ever done from all of his movies in a giant battle royale. Who wins?
And they all just shot bastard every time they die.
Oh,
bastard! Oh, bastard! So...
I feel like someone needs to make that on one of those wrestling games. Just create all the Sean Bean characters.
I feel that none of them would survive.
No, there'd be no winner.
The last two would kill each other at the same time. Yeah.
Just stab each other at the same time or something.
Ah, fucking bastard! Be great. That'd be great. But thank you to everyone that participates in Jamie's challenge every week. We really appreciate it massively. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you. If you enjoyed that, Tom's John Cam's teachings, the what at the beginning of this episode and the interview, then you'll enjoy the other 120 editions of the Chronicles of Podcast, wherever you get your podcast from, Spotify, Google, that sort of thing. But mainly, we want you to come to all our social media at TCO Pod or the Chronicles of Podcast, depending on where you are, or our YouTube, the main area, the main cruxy, deliciousy part at the Chronicles of Podcast. Make sure you hit subscribe, because that'd be great. Hit the bell to get notified when new videos are released, and comment to your heart's content. That's social media at TCO Pod and YouTube at the Chronicles of Podcast.
Before we get out of here, let's say a massive thank you to a few of our friends. Every single piece of music you heard on the show today was brought to you by the wonderful singer-songwriter Matt Roberts. Go check him out at Matt Roberts Music on all of his beautiful social medias. And of course, we have to say a massive thank you to Mr. Braden Barry and his SayWeCanFly.shop. Head on over to SayWeCanFly.shop, see what you like the look of, add it to your basket, use that discount code, The Chronicles, and get yourself 10% off your order. And last but not least, we have to say a massive thank you to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, because they are stamping out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. And I mean everywhere, because this is not a UK issue. If you're unfamiliar with Sophie's story, head on over to sophielancasterfoundation.com, familiarise yourself with that story, see what you can do to help, see what you can do to educate those around you, share that story with the world, and help us stamp out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. And last but not least, a massive thank you to this handsome devil for joining me on this daytime recording.
We love a daytime recording. Yeah, thank you to absolutely everyone that's participated and joined in with this week. We appreciate you watching and and taking us into your face and your ears on a weekly basis. Massive shout out and thank you to Jacob from Record the Remains for joining us this week. Absolutely incredible conversation. We hope you all enjoyed that as well. And Jamie, another delicious episode in the bag.
Absolutely, sir.
We enjoy these editions week on week and we love it so much. And as for this week, we'll see you all next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.